school shootings and other gun violence. As school is in session in most of the world, we as parents, teachers, and extended family are understandably frightened by the loss of our most precious children. The events in Georgia last week are the latest in a long line of school shootings that we as a nation have been enduring since Columbine here in Colorado in 1992. As you put together conversations with your children or with your friends about this topic, we recommend for your children using the Children's Hospital Coping with Current Events and tips for talking about violence. And that is put out by the National Association of School Psychologists. These approaches let children talk about their feelings without overwhelming them with facts and have age-appropriate talking points to help you as parents or guardians or even aunties and uncles. If you want to start the conversation, ask your child how they feel about school shooting drills, active shooter drills that they must do in most schools. If you want to let your child start the conversation, once they have expressed their fear or distress or anger about the situation, there's a prompt that we as heathens can start with. Let us pause for a moment as we hold the students, their families, and their teachers in our hearts. We pray to Freya to bless them with love and Air to bless them with healing during this terrible time. Or whichever gods, ancestors, or spirits of place resonate for you to project calmness to your child or children. If your children seem to be having trouble coping with the newest tragedy, reassure them that they can talk to you about this anytime that they're afraid, and add anyone else they can talk to in case you're not available. Listen to your children. Listen to their concerns rather than weigh them down with your own. It's very easy for us as guardians and adults to be very frightened by this subject and project it. And when children think we're afraid, they don't want to talk to us about important things. And as far as the heathen view of violence, in the words of our Associate President, Ben Kowalski-Granick, heathens have absolutely no problem giving up their weapons and locking them up because a goddess's image is being paraded through town, or that leaving your weapons at the gates was a prerequisite for participating in all things, or that soldiers, upon retirement, would give up their weapons as sacrifice. This is a difficult and nuanced subject, and we will be covering the heathen response to gun violence in an October episode of All Things Considered. If you have interest in being on the panel for that particular show, please drop me a line at communications@thetruth.org, and we'll make sure that your voice is heard.